Well, tried and true strategy, right? Just fucking fly my ship up there. Works for me. All right. What's inside the Black Hole Forge? Pretty neat looking area. Another Nomai statue that is inactive. Dude, they really fucked up. they just set these things up and never paired. Alright, so I'm assuming this goes outside. Alright, where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to the route and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. Alright, the white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he is familiar with them. Well, we know where all of the receivers are. Oops. Drop this shit. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate, because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astrobody? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astrobody. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astrobody, with a shared alignment point in between them. Okay. So that the tower that wasn't working is just because it never works. That's kind of funny. Yee. Unnecessary. Alright, what is this about? Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astrobody to which it's tuned? We don't need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astrobody's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping into the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Alright. I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astrobody. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. Interesting. So, this is showing, I'm assuming, the alignment of Brittle Hull or Brittle Hollow's tower to Ash place. Ash Twin, there we go. But I don't think I can even use it to go back there currently. That's the weird part about these receivers so far. I don't know how to use them to go to the sending platforms. Alright. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Alright, Yarrow and Clary did eventually, I'm guessing, get into a relationship? No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Well, there you go. Alright. And then we can go stare back at the Ash Twin projection again. Statues! This is so fucking creepy. I don't know if these ever, like, change? I don't think they do. Alright, well I think that's all the information we're gonna get out of the Black Forge, or Black Hole Forge. Let us continue our inspection of Brittle Hollow. Whoop. Alignment angle diagram. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between the warp tower and its corresponding astral bodies. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping into the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. So does that mean I can be on the white platforms too? It hasn't, I haven't really needed it. Warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns at the center of its corresponding astral body. Warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. The hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All the warp towers being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. A Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. Okay. Know my minds. Alright. There's more to explore here. Yeah, I figured. It goes all over the place. I did not check out this little area over here. Let me up. Please. Good enough. How's the sun? The sun's not looking too great. Are these your beds? Yeah. Oh my god. The Nomai needed to invest in some cushioning. Hold on, there might be something down here. Is there anything up here? Oh, recorder. Cassava. I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Ah! Somebody dead, no my. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe. So imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal's a call. Were we the intended audience? Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Be welcomed in this place. The shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels, and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Okay, so those are almost identical to the other shrine. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Maybe, yeah. I mean, we still don't know shit about what the eye is. It might not be a thing that actually exists. They just followed a random-ass signal out here. Keep going down. Meltwater District. School District. Was that the school district? I just don't know. Bloop. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I've been here. I think this is the legit Hanging City area that I walked over to. Alright, I could potentially get in that area. Yeah, I just gotta avoid the ghost matter. I think I've been in this area anyways, though. I have definitely not. Alright. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Inona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Okay. Oh god, end of the time. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes. It'll happen in someone else's, someday. Yeah, that's a little thing for our character to be reading, yeah. Oh, shit. I wonder what this collapsing star looks like from the other side of the white hole. Here we go again! That was a productive... That was a productive loop. Alright. No, we didn't get any new, bigger information, but we did finish exploring the rest of the Hanging City. So that's good. So that means the only place left for me to explore on the Brittle Hollow. There's a couple of places, at the very least, we still haven't been in the observatory. I want to see what happens in there, because that might also give us some more information about the Quantum Moon. Oh, shit! Wait, that's a supernova? Not that. But you see, I just saw like 3 fucking supernovas. Oh, shit, dude! Oh, shit! That's what those have been. I've seen it all over the... Like... What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That. I mean, that's not it. But wow. Because I've been noticing like that in the distance this entire game, but I never I never like thought about it. I thought it was just like clumps of light in the distance, but like sitting here I can see them fucking expanding and disappearing while I'm... Wow, okay. Well, that also makes things very different. Because, like, Asker's like, oh yeah, I've seen like 1 or 2 supernovas happen. It was kind of crazy. And this is more like, oh shit, there's shitloads of supernova happening. I've seen like 10 happen in the last minute alone. This, whatever thing is happening now, is killing off everything. That is very interesting. Alright. Back to space. We're gonna see what's going on with the observatory, and then it's either fucking throw myself at the giant deep's core, or figure out stuff about the quantum moon. Quantum moon seems pretty easy. I don't know about giant deep. I got no fucking idea currently. There hasn't been a single thing in the game yet besides the feldspar recording, but even the feldspar recording was just like, I made it to the core! Ha ha ha! Which doesn't help me that much. Okay. Oops. The observatory can be reached by jump rings. But I don't remember in which direction. Shit. That's the Black Forge. There is one area we didn't. There's like 2 areas we didn't check out up here. We can check that out real quick. There was like a lift going all the way up top. And then another little area. Down here. Is this it, or is this the Hanging City? This is the Hanging City, shit. Speed! Alright. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe this way? Yes, this works. Wait, no it doesn't. This isn't what area I'm looking for. Shoot. Alright, screw it, we go all the way to the bottom. Fruit the punch. What we got? I think we went in a circle again. Son of a bitch. It was the area that, ow. It was the area where they were thinking about their solutions. Here we go. This is what I was thinking about. Okay. So this goes somewhere. Oh, this was the room that... Okay, okay, no. We were down here then. And then that, you know... Brought that up. But this still isn't the lift up. So, like, there is still one thing I need to check out around here. And there's also this. Which isn't a hole. Thought there would be a hole down there. Where do we go? Is this a surface lift? Or is this something else? Cool. Not exactly surface, but probably like right under it. Yeah, there's just like a little hole here. With water. Oh, cool. So you, you know what you're looking for. We got this little river here, and that takes you down. Okay. So this won't be active unless you've teleported to the platform. Got you. Alright, well, I need to get back down there. Aha! Woo! Alright. Back to looking for the observatory. So I don't know how to get there directly, which is annoying. Because I would like to know how to get there directly. Ooh. But I think we can reach it from this platform. Eventually. Alright, from here we just activate the rings. All the rings to the Quantum Tower of Knowledge. And then they're, I think, at the top of the tower, or well, the midway point of the tower. Should be some rings that lead to where I need to go. Up. Alright. Southern Observatory. Whoop! Whoop! Ah! Oh! Holy shit! This place is treacherous. Golly. And I know I was just jumping across platforms like this. I've just flown my ship into the ceiling. all of that is clearly bad. It's just one giant wall of fuck. Alright. Yeah, we're good to just boost to this wall. Woo! You know, I'm surprised the story doesn't take a darker turn. I mean, you know, knock on wood. Right, like... Because we have... the Nomai, we know how they died out. But they all died out in a kind of abrupt, sudden way. Oh! Wait a motherfucking second, no way. Ooh. Why are the cyclones here? Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift the orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear there are two different types of cyclones. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Connoy is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. Was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. Okay. So, that's what it looks like normally. That's what I'm looking for. Counterclockwise will send me down into the core. So this was worth it. Alright, let's see. Connoy, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Connoy, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Connoy, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's Gravity Cannon, and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Alright, let me take this. I'm assuming this just shows me the core again. Well, it's definitely Giant's Deep. But I don't know where the fuck that is! Was that the Quantum Tower? And I just... No way, right? I don't know where this is. I've never seen these giant rings and climbed along this. Interesting. Alright. Well, obviously we gotta try and make our way there. Oh, shit. And there's the recording. Okay. Well, I need my, how's the sun looking? Not great. Oh, can I not go back down through here? Oh, that's annoying. So what they partly think you're gonna do here is land your ship here, go, huh, and then, like, follow the trail. All the way to the Southern Observatory. But that's not what I did. I landed my ship halfway through that. Whoops. Lock. We're alive. Woo! Oh, I should probably tell Rybert what I found. Rybert! I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? Sure, of course, anything you want. I learned something. I found Nomai writing about a quantum pilgrimage. A pilgrimage to the quantum moon? The Nomai mentioned the quantum moon in a lot of their writings. It was clearly special to them. And, special enough to make a trip there by themselves. It sounds like a coming-of-age ritual, like how hatchlings stay hatchlings until their stomachs are strong enough to drink sap wine. Maybe once a Nomai journeyed to the quantum moon, they were considered an adult? I learned something. It's interesting. You can't tell him about... You can't tell Ryback about the observatory, considering that's one of the reasons they're down here in the first place. Ugh. So I think the sun's about to collapse. I'm not 100% sure. It's not like, you know, in the next minute kind of collapse. But I swear they're like, the game plays like this sound as you're getting closer and closer to the sun's demise. Woohoo! Alright. Looking for a counterclockwise cyclone. It's gotta be in this bunch. There you are. Send me down. Woo! All right. So we can't just fly through the giant orb. That's problematic. We're gonna assume I should avoid the giant jellyfish, huh? Do they come at me? No, they don't give a fuck. Well, there's a jellyfish exiting the core. Jesus. What happens if I shoot my scout into one of these jellyfish? Nothing. Well, I'm definitely not getting into the center of the planet before the star explodes. Holy shit! It bounced so hard. Oh shit. Well, now we've got a new conundrum. Son of a bitch. We're under the fucking current, but now there's just a giant ball of electricity. Or plasma. It's clearly a hazard. My brain is like being like, maybe I should go out of my ship. Looking for a GaLm jellyfish that's just exiting. Well, that doesn't help. Ah, jellyfish! Well, now I have to go out. My ship blew up. I guess I'll just fly into the orb. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, at least now I know better. I've never had my ship blow up in this game before. That was, I didn't know that was a consequence. Fly at giant steep at maximum velocity. The water will slow us down.